Alright guys, welcome back to Down Lane Bowling Channel. Today, we're going to be reviewing the next big thing. The next factor. Lefty, give us our technical specifications for this beautiful looking bowling ball.
So we have the Rad TQ Core RG256 differential 051 and PSA of 017. It has the R3S pearl cover. I drilled mine 4x4x2. Heard a lot of good things about this ball. It gets down the lane super clean, super angular down the lane. I'm excited to see it. Ant, what about you?
Well, Lefty, it's got a thicker core or a thicker shell. It's kind of cool. It smells like dark berry, even cooler. Drilled mine 4x4.5x2. We're going to see how this ball goes. A lot of my balls read really early, so I'm kind of excited to see how this ball rolls down the lane, see if it really ignores the front part of the lane. Maybe it'll come into factor when the fronts hook everywhere for me. So we're going to go take you guys down to 21-22. We've got a little house shot out today because we've been looking at this ball online. Looks like it needs a little bit of friction, so we're going to put it out, put the house shot out, and we'll show you guys exactly what the next factor brings to the lanes. We'll see. Welcome back from the lanes, Lefty. Something interesting. What do you think happened out there with this ball?
I definitely think it needs a little bit more friction for me. I left a lot of ring 7s, plaque 7s. I felt like they were good shots. I love the motion it made. Definitely gets down the lane super clean. Was definitely angular. But I just feel like I just need to knock shine off a little bit. Into oil just went a little too far. The shots that I definitely get projected more to the left. I actually thought we were going to overhook. They didn't. They kind of just blended off, but it still gave me that super clean motion through the lane and very angular down lane.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I struck a lot with this ball. It's kind of cool. This ball ignores the front part of the lane. It ignores the middle part of the lane. And it doesn't come off it overly crazy for me. Mine was a little bit smoother than yours looked like. And I struck a whole heck of a lot. Got me up the lane a little bit more. I even threw it on something a little bit harder, this year's team pattern from Nationals, and it even looked good on the fresh for that, which is kind of interesting because everybody else's bowling balls were kind of duck hooking. This one didn't do that for me. It was pretty smooth off the back of the pattern, but it didn't really read in the front part of the lane. It didn't go sideways.
No,
it's nice to see.
It kind of gave me like a little high road vibe too, like super clean through the front part of the lane, got down the lane, but didn't like come off it too hard.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what I've seen a lot of people say about this ball. Maybe this is just the asymmetrical high road. Time will tell, but I think guys who really want to get the ball down lane on high friction houses, this ball is going to be great. Guys with a ton of rev rate, it's going to be great. I don't really see some of the lower rev guys using this ball. I think they'll opt for something else. But I think for the guys who really need something for the burn, or they got a ton of hand in the ball, they're going to absolutely love this ball. What do you think?
I agree too. If you want to move in, just absolutely bang on it at the bottom. I think you're going to steer with the next factor. But I think it's going to be a home run for when the lanes start hooking a little bit.
Yeah, we're not going to see too much of that on the left, but we'll pretend we do. But thank you guys for sticking with us on this review. We've got a few other bowling balls coming up in the near future. Make sure you like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts. Make sure to tune into our podcast 7:00 p.m. every Thursday. Me and the Kyle, K-Dog, we chatted up bowling. Make sure you check that out. We appreciate you guys watching. This is Downlane Bowling Channel.